So every single year, the age-old question arises. Do you need to continue to diet and/or track your calories over the Christmas period? And there's going to be multiple people with multiple differing opinions about what it is that you should or shouldn't be doing. So I'm going to start this with a preface and give you my opinion. I do not believe that, especially on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and potentially even Boxing Day, that you should really be continuing to diet and/or tracking your calories. And the reason why is because Christmas is a time of year which is more about the experience and other things other than fat loss. I mean, think about it. When was the last time that a Christmas story started with a salad? When was the last time a Christmas memory started with you tracking the Baileys that you drank at 8 o'clock in the morning? Christmas is about giving. It sounds cliche and cringy, but it's true. Christmas is about giving, it's about enjoyment, it's about celebration, it's about spending time with family, and it's about family arguments. It's not about creating a calorie deficit. It's not about going to the gym. It's not about tracking your Christmas dinner. And people are going to be looking at this now saying, but what if I lose all my progress if I don't track my calories over Christmas? What if I get fat over the 3 days of Christmas? Listen, nobody gets fat between Christmas Day and New Year's Day. People get fat between New Year's Day and Christmas Day. Rewind that and listen to that again, because it might not make sense the first time, but I'm going to explain it. The days between Christmas Day and New Year's Day is 6-7 days, right? You will not gain significant amount of fat between these days. Because think about it, in a kilogram of body fat, there's roughly around 7,000 calories, which means that you need to be eating 7,000 calories above your maintenance, which for the sake of maths, let's assume is 2,000 calories, in order to put on 1 kilogram of body fat. Now, doing that over the course of those 5 to 7 days between Christmas Day and New Year's Day is going to be pretty difficult to do. If you've ever actively tried to eat 1,000 calories above your maintenance every single day of the week, you'll probably know that it is more difficult than what it sounds. In actual fact, last year, I actually released a video on my Instagram where I actively tried to put on 1 kilogram of body fat over the course of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I severely failed to do so. I think I managed about 4,000 calories on both days, which is still, when you take away my maintenance, is only about 4,000 calories, maybe even less. So it's incredibly difficult to do so, right? However, the main issue is when people fuck their progress up and don't do the shit that they need to do between New Year's Day and the following Christmas Day. That's when the regression of results, that's when the loss of progress, that's when the putting on body fat actually does occur. Now, any kind of body weight that you do put on over the Christmas period, let's say, for example, you don't diet, don't go to the gym, don't stay active, and don't track your calories Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. Any kind of body weight that you put on after this isn't necessarily body fat. It could be attributed to a number of different things. For example, your glycogen stores could be getting replenished. Now, glycogen is just, in very simple terms, quick fire usable energy which is stored in your liver and your muscles. When you eat a decent amount of food and when you do not train, your glycogen gets replenished because we use this when we go to the gym. Now, up to about 1 kilogram of your body weight is made up of this glycogen. So if they get replenished, then obviously you're going to be putting on more body weight. If you're eating and drinking salty foods or alcohol, respectively, then you are going to be retaining a little bit more water than usual, meaning that the body weight increase could also be due to that. And let's not forget, you're also going to be eating and drinking a hell of a lot more than what you normally do, meaning you've actually got more stuff in your body causing that steady increase in body weight. So if you weigh yourself after Boxing Day, for example, and you put on 1 kilogram and you might have a little bit of a breakdown, do not worry, because not all of that is going to be body fat. And even if it was body fat, over the course of the next few days, you can quickly reverse that by just getting straight back on track. So to come back to my original point, should you continue to diet over Christmas and Christmas Eve and Boxing Day and continue to track your calories? In my opinion, no, I don't think you should, because Christmas Day is more about that. You don't want to be looking back on this Christmas in a year's time and think, I remember when I stuck to my deficit over Christmas Day. Where's the fun in that? What I recommend to people is business as usual up until Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day, enjoy yourself, relax, don't really worry about tracking your calories if you don't want to, don't worry about the gym, and then 27th onwards, get back to it. And if you really do want to at least make some contribution towards your progress over these days, then do it in a little bit more of an intuitive manner. So for example, on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, go for walks. Like me and my family like to go for a walk to the nearest pub whilst we're waiting for Christmas dinner to cook. When you're eating food over these days, continue to do it intuitively. Eat more protein, eat more vegetables and fruits. For example, for Christmas dinner, have more meat and less carbohydrates and less fats. Make intuitive choices to hopefully continue to still make progress over these these days, but once again, it's not a necessity. You need to enjoy your Christmas period, not be subject to think, I need to continue to track my calories over these 3 days, because it's 3 fucking days, you know what I mean? I hope that helps and I hope that makes sense. If you like this video, give it a like. If you've got any questions for me, comment below because I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. And if you want to catch any more free fitness or fat loss based content without any bullshit, as always, make sure that you're either following my Instagram at k.p_health or subscribe to this channel. Peace.